Wait. 2 wins in a row. 2 wins. Really? We've just won 2 games in a row? Beating a team that beat us? Who lacked cojones today, eh? Troy Deeney missing his penalty. Oh, Petr Cech! He saved a penalty! I was watching the game. Ellen was next to me. Penalty was given just after we made it 2-0. I said, well, that's 2-1 then, isn't it? Because Petr Cech hasn't saved a penalty for us. He doesn't save penalties. He just doesn't. But then I said, do you know what? He's going to save this one. And he leaped to his right side and saved it. And the look on Troy Deeney's face. Pure class, Petr Cech. I still think he is a huge problem for us in our defence. He's made so many mistakes, including today. Not quite sure how he got man of the match, just because he made a couple of saves and saved a penalty. There was a bit in the first half where he went to throw the ball, kind of changed his mind mid-throw, and then just dropped it pretty much in front of a Watford player. And you just think, oh my. So, well done to Petr Cech on getting his 200th clean sheets. That is actually incredible. And you know what? I slate him a lot. A lot of Arsenal fans slate him at the moment. But it doesn't change history. He has been and is one of the greatest goalkeepers to grace the Premier League. It's just the last few seasons. His performances have really let him down. And it's a big shame. I would have loved it if he really did live up to... You know, when we got him and everyone was saying, oh, he'll save you 9 to 12 points a season. It just hasn't quite worked out, has it? But 200 clean sheets... An average goalkeeper does not get that. So well done to him. Some other records today. That was our 1,000th goal at home. We are the second top scoring team in the Premier League at home behind Manchester United. Chelsea only 20 behind us though. So I'm pretty sure they will catch up soon. And also Mesut Ozil with his 50th assist. Which is a record, by the way. 141 games it's taken him. And it was Eric Cantona who had the record before. Took him 143 games. So Mesut Ozil is officially better than Eric Cantona. Maybe in terms of getting assists, but I wouldn't say he's a better player, that's for sure. Very different players, really. I mean, just physically, they're just completely different. But they may play similar roles in terms of, you know, providing assists and getting the odd goal. Cantona was more of a goal scorer, no doubt about it. But anyway, enough about Cantona. Mesut Ozil was fantastic today. And he deserves that 50th assist. It's taken him a little bit of time, you know, you could argue, compared to the amount of assists he was getting abroad when he was in Spain, for Germany. He kind of went through a few periods at Arsenal where he wasn't doing well enough, but he's got there in the end, and it is the fastest to 50 in history in the Premier League, which is good to see. But today he was very good. Mkhitaryan, I thought, had a bit of an off game in the first half. The second half was a lot better. Got himself a goal and an assist. That's 2 goals now for him. 2 goals in 2 games. Aubameyang also with a goal and an assist. He is slotting into this team very nicely. I do feel a little bit sorry for him because he does do a lot of running and sometimes doesn't quite get the support. I feel like he's pressing the back line. He looks to his left because that's where they're going to pass it, and there's no one else supporting him. You can't pressure the entire back line yourself. So it'd be nice if you know, maybe we got someone else that can play alongside him other than Iwobi, please. That would be nice. And Mesut Ozil isn't really known as a high energy type player. He's not going to press the back line as much as Aubameyang will, and definitely not as much as Sanchez did. So, talking of Iwobi, what does he do? Can anyone enlighten me? What does Iwobi bring to this team? This is the perfect summary. Someone tweeted me this. It's like, you know, we're playing great football, we're getting chances. But whenever we're passing it around and we look dangerous and then we give it to Iwobi, it's like, oh, that's that attack gone then. Because whenever Iwobi gets it, he does this kind of dribbling up to someone. He's like, yeah, I'm going to take you on. Oh, shit, I don't have any pace. Oh, I can't move my legs properly. Oh, I'll just try and cross it. Oh, I didn't make it past the first defender. Just stop playing him. He's not good enough. He's just not good enough. He's really not. I mean, some people don't think he would even get into, you know, the relegation sides, let alone the championship sides. Iwobi is not an Arsenal quality player yet. I'm adamant that he has potential, but right now I would much rather we put someone else there, even if it's someone like Reece Nelson, who is younger than Iwobi, and I think is a bit more direct. I love the fact that when Reece Nelson gets it, he doesn't just look for an easy pass. He doesn't look to cross it every time. He wants to run at players and take them on, which Iwobi, I think, does try, but he's a bit clumsy. He reminds me of Welbeck sometimes. Just doesn't look like he's in control of his own legs. Mustafi got himself a goal today. The easiest of crosses and headers. What were Watford doing? I don't know. That is going to be the easiest goal he'll ever score, probably. Really good header, by the way. I mean, you wouldn't blame him for knocking it wide of the post. A lot of headers don't go on target in current day and age football because we do keep it on the ground a lot. But Mesut Ozil with that whipped cross, and it's like, go on then, have a header. The Watford defenders are just like, try, go on, you won't score from there. He scored. 3-0, I mean, it's just job done. But I mentioned already, it's all about Thursday. It's really important that we take this form into Thursday's game against AC Milan, because that really is, as it was already, the biggest game in the season. It really is. We've gone to the San Siro and got ourselves a fantastic result, and we are definitely favourites going into the next round. But you just don't know which Arsenal team's going to turn up. I'm hoping we play the same lineup we did against AC Milan in Italy. I think that was perfect. Although, do you change it up and try and change the tactics a little bit so they don't know what's going on? I don't think so, to be fair. It just worked really well. Having a 3 midfield with Xhaka, Wilshere and Ramsey kind of interchanging positions, I thought it worked really well. If Iwobi starts on Thursday, I will be disappointed, because you can see when he got taken off, he's just disappointed with himself. He doesn't bring anything to the team. Just an average player, unfortunately. Kolasinac was brilliant. Maitland-Niles, although he gave away the penalty, which Troy Deeney, of course, failed to score, I thought also had a very good performance. He's such a great, what's the word I'm looking for? Versatile player. Right back, left back, midfield, left wing, right wing. Throw Maitland-Niles anywhere on the pitch and he will give you everything. He's quick, he's strong, he's got a great first touch. He can defend, he can go forward. But the only issue I see with him is he doesn't know his best position yet, and we don't know his best position yet. Where does Ainsley Maitland-Niles fit best? I think right now it's good that he's getting experience in all these positions. We've got some players out today, so it was great that we have someone like him who can just be dropped into the team and it just works. But I still think centre midfield is probably where he's going to be best, but we are a bit stacked there at the moment, whereas right back, left back, you argue, with Monreal kind of in and out of the team at the moment, with Bellerin in and out of team, it makes sense that he's playing in those positions. So I get that. I don't really know what else to say other than this was just a 3-0 win. But I guess it could have been very different. When we conceded that penalty, had they scored it, you're looking at a different game, aren't you, at 2-1. There was a few dodgy moments in the first half. Petr Cech throwing the ball on the ground. They could have easily tapped that one in. There was a free kick that Petr Cech saved, but didn't save very well. He just kind of parried it out into the box. Easily could have been finished, but I think it was Pereira just skied it over the bar. Decore, brilliant player, by the way. Actually think he would fit very well in at Arsenal. Fit in very well at Arsenal, but ball came to him towards the edge of the box, and he could have probably done a bit better with it. Petr Cech saves it. So there were moments in the game where it could have easily turned the other way. So I guess we were due a little bit of luck. The fact that we were able to keep it at 2-0 with the penalty save. Well done, Petr Cech. Well done, lad. So pleased. So glad he's finally saved one. It's just a dream come true. It really is. After all this time, every time we concede a penalty, just watching it smash into the back of the net, because Petr Cech doesn't seem to know how to save penalties. But he's done it at Chelsea, and now he's done it at Arsenal once. Hopefully, more of those to come, considering that we do seem to give away quite a few penalties. So, this just means that we've got a bit of confidence, a bit of good form going into the second leg game against AC Milan. I think we will win that game. I think we will go through to the next round, and I think we'll get drawn one of the bigger teams again. But if we want to win the Europa League, we have to play the best. It's as simple as that. We have to beat the best. So, I'm still of the opinion that maybe announcing Wenger's leaving at the end of the season and trying to win the Europa League, that's the best way we can finish this era and then start rebuilding. But I don't need to talk about that anymore. We've gone through it many times. So very pleased to bring you 2 positive Operation Arsenal videos in a row, which is really nice for a change. So thank you so much for watching. A 3-0 win means I'm happy. My weekend is complete. Tomorrow we're going to be bringing back the PSG career mode, and I'm looking at bringing in the Wolves career mode at some point next week as well. I might do a bit of both. Some people have been tweeting me saying they're really missing it, so maybe I'll get some of that recorded as well. But for now, thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure you drop a like, and I will see you on Thursday for a big match against AC Milan, which we absolutely need to win, or technically just do enough so we're through. That's just all we need. Come on, Arsenal. Wenger out, though. Still Wenger out. Nothing's changed.